Hey everybody, I'm Shaggy, and today I am playing the Lost Expedition. We are trying to find the lost city of Z. We have our three adventurers, and she has the camping expertise, jungle expertise, and exploration expertise. They each have 3 health. This game has sort of a day-night cycle here. We have the morning, we'll go to the evening phase. And each phase works slightly differently. You start by drawing 6 cards. All the cards are going to have a series of symbols on them. If the symbol is in white, then you're going to be spending that particular resource, and if it's in black, you'll gain it. And as you can see, there's a bunch of other symbols, but I'll explain those when we get to them. The first thing we do in the morning phase, seed our area here with 2 cards. Hookworms. So this is a really bad card. When it's red, it means we're gonna have to pick one of these to resolve. Spend a camping expertise, lose a health, lose a bullet. Better second card here. The yellow banner is one that we're gonna have to resolve. And in this case, we're gonna get an exploration expertise and then skip the next card in the line. And then we'll get to choose one of these things. So we can either just spend a food, or we can spend a jungle expertise to get 2 food, or a bullet to get 2 food. That's really good. And we start with 3 bullets, so that might actually work out. We now have to play 2 cards from our hand. Okay, Anaconda can spend a bullet to get a food, spend a bullet to get an exploration expertise, or lose 2 health. Here we're gonna lose a health. This fever, this is just awful. We're gonna lose a health, and then we will be able to switch the position of 2 cards if we want. And then we'll have to lose either another health or a camping expertise. Oh my goodness, piranhas. They'll eat 2 of our food, but then we'll get, now this symbol is incredibly important. As you can see, that symbol is the advance symbol, and basically that's how we win the game. Every time we resolve that advance symbol, we get to move forward towards El Dorado. And once we resolve that symbol 8 times, we win the game. So long as at least one of our 3 explorers is still alive. These piranhas are actually going to help us win the game. And it looks like we have a choice. We could either spend 2 food to advance, or we can advance and take a damage. Okay, our next card is River Crossing. It's going to force us to skip our next card, but then we'll gain, I'm just going to call this a compass. We could either gain a compass, or spend a compass to advance, or advance and take a wound, just like with the piranhas. The 5th card in our hand, Scorpions. I'm going to call that a tent. Lose a tent to place a card at the end of our row, and then swap 2 cards in the row. You'll see how those work in a little bit. And our final card in our hand, ooh, this is a great card. Just gain a food, or skip the next card, or gain a couple of expertise there, the leaf and the compass. So after much deliberation, I have chosen to play these 2 cards. Now the next thing that we do is draw 1 more card and play it from the top of the deck. Let's see what we get. We can spend a leaf to advance, or we can spend compass to get a leaf, or a leaf to gain a health. The last thing that we do is play 1 more card from our hand. And I've decided to play Scorpions. We will now resolve these 6 cards. And because we are in the morning phase, we are going to do this in ascending order based on the number in the lower left-hand corner of the card. Let's just run through each of these cards and show you how this works. So on this first card, we have a little decision. I have decided to use that symbol there, which means we get to discard the next card in the line, which is this Scorpion card. Bye-bye, Scorpions. Next up is the Hookworms. In this case, I think we'll just go ahead and spend a bullet. Next card up, we're going to get a compass, and get rid of the next card in the line, which happens to be Fever. Bye-bye, Fever. Then we have a choice. I say, let's just spend a second bullet and get 2 food. Anytime you gain an expertise, so we're gaining a navigation expertise, what you do is you just keep the card. And so we're just going to get rid of that, keep the card right there. And for this one, we are going to spend a leaf to do our first advancement towards El Dorado. Now, we don't have a leaf anywhere to spend, but that's okay, because what you can do is instead spend a health from your explorer who has that particular expertise. So Roy here is going to take a little bit of damage and let us advance 1 space. And there we go. That is the end of the morning phase. So we can discard all of these cards, get to keep our expertise, and whenever you move to a new phase, as shown right here, you have to spend a food. So one of our 5 food goes away. Now we enter the evening. The way we start the evening phase is by playing one of the cards from our hand. And I have decided that we should start by playing Piranhas. So that's going to go into the middle of our timeline. Now we have a choice. We can either play a card from our hand or the top card from the deck. And we'll be able to play it either to the left or the right side of this card, because in the evening phase, we don't resolve things in numerical order. We just resolve them from left to right based on how they come out. And so I've decided, let's draw the top card from the deck and see what we get. We got an infected wound. Oh my goodness. This might be a short video. So now we get to decide where we want to put this. Looks like we're going to get a little camping expertise, but we're going to take some damage, and possibly 2 damage. Well, let's go ahead and place this right here. And now we have a choice again. We can either play a card from our hand or a card from the top of the deck, and again, either to the right or the left. Let's play Anaconda right there. And then let's draw another card. We might be able to advance with a compass, which we actually do have a compass right here. And because these are blue banners, we get to choose, and then we could also spend a bullet for food. Let's go ahead and place that to the left. And I think we should draw the final card. We're gonna have to draw 3 from here and use all the cards in our hand, so this will be our last draw. That's gonna let us swap the position of 2 down the line. This could actually work out for us. Let's go ahead and place that there, and then we'll place our river crossing at the very end. And there we go. We've played all the cards from our hand, 3 cards from the top of the deck, and we have a line. And now we're just going to resolve them from left to right. So these nightshades are going to let us switch the position of 2 cards. And I say, let's flip these 2 around. Just like that. And you'll get to see why in a second. Now, with the red, we either have to lose a health or spend a leaf. We don't have a leaf to spend, so we're going to have to lose a health. Let's just have Isabel take the hit this time. And we're done with that card. So the path ahead, we have to place a card at the end of our row, just right off the top of the deck. That looks like we're going to need some bullets. Or maybe some food. Okay, and now we have these blue banners. We can decide what we want to do. I say, let's do it. Let's spend our compass here and advance and move from 2 to 3. We're getting somewhere. And with the bullet and food, let's save our bullet. I think we're gonna need it here real soon. Anaconda, and here we go. Let's do it. We're gonna spend a bullet to get that compass. That way we avoid the 2 damage. Put it right up there. Now we have piranhas. I say let's spend the 2 food. Ugh, this is a tough choice. We might have to take the hit here. No, we can't take the hit. We need to spend the food. So we're gonna spend the food, but we get to advance again. All the way to 4. We're getting somewhere. We're getting close. Next card. This one, and this is why we switched the position of these 2 cards. This lets us discard the infected wound. Whew. That was close. And now, with this river crossing, we can spend this compass to advance again. Look at that. To 5. We're done with that. And last, this card that just came off the top of the deck. We have no bullets, so we can't do that. We don't want to lose 2 health, so let's spend a food, and we'll get this camping expertise. Maybe that'll come in handy. And there you go. We're done with the evening phase, and at the end of the evening, we have to spend a food. That is all of our food gone. So by the end of the first day, we have made it pretty far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more spaces to go before we find the lost city of Z.